Well, good morning. My name is Bruce Latta. I'm the Dean of Admissions at the Naval Academy. I'm sure there's a couple of presidents that are turning over in their grave right now. But I have to tell you how honored I am to be here, and along with my colleagues. And I do want to encourage each and every one of you, if you're considering, particularly if you came here looking for one service academy, to look at all the others that are here. I often find that many of our applicants each year are those that start out looking at one of the other schools because they had a particular career interest, and then lo and behold, they somehow found out about us, and then they applied to us, and sometimes they get it in, sometimes they don't, but it works both ways. I think you get a lot out of our presentations here, and what we have to provide. You can learn a lot about the other schools and what they have to offer, and as Captain Johnson said, you know, at the end of the day, you need to pick the place that you really want to go, and focus in on that, because it really is about you and what your future career is all about. I want to tell you the most important thing I'm going to tell you today is the fact that we've got a big table like everybody else has back with some Blue Gold officers and many of our supporters there, and we're going to be here to answer any and all your questions about our admissions process and what we have to offer at the end of the day. So what I have to say you probably won't remember, but you will remember the discussion with our folks out there. I want to talk about two things about the Naval Academy that I think are important if you choose to follow through the admissions process for us. First and foremost is the word commitment. And why do I say the word commitment? Because I think one of the things that I value greatly about our institution is the fact that if you come to our school and you have potential and you want to persevere, that we're going to graduate you. The current class that's going to graduate this year has been 88% are going to graduate this year. Normally in the last 4 or 5 years, about 85%. There are not many schools out across the nation that have that level of commitment to get people to the finish line. In fact, if you go to most 4-year institutions, they're not even going to give you a 4-year graduation rate anymore. They're going to give you a 6-year graduation rate that's going to look like about 49%. All the service academies have very high graduation rates. I'm very proud of ours. I'm proud of ours because we have a faculty that is very committed to helping students out. They're there day in and day out. They're there after school hours to help the students that are out. We have a very robust academic center that's staffed by fully tenured professors that are going to provide tutoring, learning skills, and other types of instruction, as well as a very robust summer school program. Second thing, and most important, is it's about opportunity. All of us have great career fields, but one of the things I like about our school and our service is the fact that there's a lot of great career opportunities that are really varied out there after graduation. If you're interested in the infantry, you can come to the Naval Academy and graduate and go to the Marine Corps and do many similar things you can do in the Army. If you like flying, you're interested in the Air Force, you can also fly in the Navy. In fact, the class that's graduating this year, almost 35% of those are going to go in the flying arena in both the Navy and the Marine Corps after graduation. If you're interested in the SEALs, as you hear, the SEALs have become, the Naval Academy has become kind of the session source of choice for the SEAL programs. Very high graduation rate out of buds into the SEAL program. 28, doesn't sound like a big number, but that's the biggest number we've ever had out of the Naval Academy this year going to go into the SEAL program. Marine Corps, surface line, the traditional ship driving Navy that many of you may be interested in is out there as well. Submarines. For the young ladies in the room, we have 13 ladies that are going to go into submarines this year. So the opportunities are out there, and they're varied. If you haven't made a particular interest up, or you're interested in something now, but you think you may be interested in something later on, those things are going to be out there for you after graduation. The other thing I like in terms of the word opportunity is our location. Where we are at the Naval Academy is a great location. Geographically, we sit right near Baltimore, Washington. That gives you a lot of press sometimes that may be good, may be bad, but it also provides a lot of great opportunities as far as the educational rate goes. We are an undergraduate institution, a college, and we provide a 4-year degree. But for those students who excel and finish their degree requirements early, we work very hard to ensure that those students have an opportunity to go and work on their graduate degrees while they're still at the Naval Academy. If you look at the Baltimore, Washington area, what do we have out there? We got schools like Johns Hopkins, Georgetown, George Mason, American Catholic University, University of Maryland, and we have, and many of our students, while they're still taking the leadership classes and military requirements at the Naval Academy, are working on those programs, and if they don't finish them up in their senior year, We try to provide them some opportunity to finish those degrees up before they go on and serve their commitments out in the fleet. We are very much about lifelong learning, and we want to help those students become better people, so they're better prepared to serve the men and women they're going to lead after graduation. And along that same line, in terms of making better leaders for the future, we have a very robust, what we call LREC program. This summer, over 250 midshipmen are going to be out after they're fulfilling their military requirements this summer, and they're going to be out there going out into other parts of the world, in places like Asia and Africa and Europe and what have you, and they're going to be learning more about what's going on in the world. Some of those may be doing humanitarian service type things in local communities. They may be learning language skills. They may be doing exchange programs with other navies and other militaries or what have you, but they're learning more about the world that they're going to have to serve in. That's going to make them a better leader and a better person, and that's what we're committed to doing, just as many other academies are. I would like to encourage each and every one of you, if you're not coming to one of our summer programs, as Colonel Brenishek mentioned, they are not admissions to our service academies. They are programs designed to increase awareness of the school and give you a better feel for what our schools are all about. But get to our schools and visit. I find particularly those who come to the Naval Academy with their parents, they have an opportunity to either spend a night or two, and we do allow students to come and spend an overnight and go to class with midshipmen and heavy. You really get a great idea of what our school is really all about. And the parents will help give you tours of the school and give you more information and what have you about that. Because those are the types of things you need to make an informed decision about where you're going to school. Thank you very much.